What's up, guys, and happy Friday to you. I may not get to post this until later in the week. We'll see. We'll see. I may post it tonight. I may just skip the whole fancy video intro thing and just post this. So let's talk tractors, y'all. Boom. Happy dancy stuff. Let's go. All right. So, centerfold disc made by, John Deere, makes the real thing. I made these. And what did I do these for? Well, it's simple. I have a lot of guys ask me if I can make smaller, older, custom scratch built stuff, printed stuff, whatever. And they maybe don't want, I don't want to say that. It's not that they don't want, it's that they maybe don't have the budget for the high end stuff. Say, the VT disc over there, or the Landau, or whatever. What are some of the other stuff that you see on my display that maybe cost just a little bit more money, a lot more detail and things like that into it. So what I decided I wanted to do was try to hit the entry level custom market, if you will, and it's a place that I haven't been for a while. I like to do pretty extensive builds like that Landau VT, like the Panthers that you've seen me build, the Lions, the things like that. But there are a lot of guys, younger guys, older guys, whatever, guys of all ages, they're just not, they've got other priorities in life. They've got kids, or they've got, bills, or school loans, or car loans, or whatever, and they can't spend, $150, $200, $300 on a high-end toy, so they want something like this. And so this is what I call my, let's call it, budget scratch builds. And the idea here is that pretty much anybody can afford this, I hope. So I'm not 100% sure on what the final price on these are going to be. I've got a tweak or two left to do. This all, it does raise and lower. It's really stiff, so you got to be careful. Okay, maybe that one's not going to. That one is, though. It's stiff. You've got to be careful with it. I can tweak it a little bit to make that a little better, but at the same time, you want it stiff because, like this one, for example, if we want there we go. See how easy that, there we go. If we want it in the raised position, we want it to stay in the raised position. We don't want it necessarily to fall down on you, so I want some stiffness there. So what makes this a budget scratch build, if you will? Well, it's pretty straightforward. I didn't put cylinders on here. I didn't put the hydraulic lines, although I could do that for a pretty reasonable cost, and I may do that at some point. But I didn't put the cylinders on here. One, the cylinders add fragility to it, and we don't want that. Two, they add cost, and quite a bit of cost, because I've got to design them the right length, the right size. There's going to be test problems, because when you do small things, you're just going to have problems with it. Whatever. So these are a high success rate build. And so that means I can order a bunch of them. I can knock a bunch of them out really quick. That keeps the price down. So I think the idea here is I'm hoping these are going to be in the $35 to, on the higher end, possibly as much as $50, but I'm going to try to stay more like $40 shipped in the United States. We'll see. You'll have to kind of pay attention to the forums, and I may put some on eBay. We'll see. I just don't know for sure yet. I don't have a website. I'm not going to start a website, because the idea is I don't really want to do a lot of building for other people necessarily. I want to kind of build what I want to build when I want to build it. And I know that's sort of selfish and greedy or whatever, but this is a hobby for me. Yeah, I can occasionally make some money doing it, but all in all, it's got to be fun. And these are fun builds. I like these discs. So you can kind of see here. Just got it on my 8430 that I did custom. It looks pretty cool. It's just a nice build. Folded up here, folds in really nice. One thing I may do in the future is make the hitch actually swivel. Although for right now, I like that this is a rugged build. And so when I say rugged, you don't have to worry about this thing falling apart on you. because I did big beefy big beefy joints here. These are not delicate. They're big, they'll work. So this is, this is indicative of probably the custom work, scratch build work that I was doing 10 years ago. But now with 3D printing, we can kind of mass produce it a little bit and bring it to you. And I don't know, mass produce isn't the world. I'm not going to build very many of these. John Deere will get up in my case, and I don't blame him, to be honest with you. Anyway, so there's a quick look at my custom scratch build, whatever you want to call them, 3D printed John Deere centerfold disc. Real simple custom, not a ton of detail, not a ton of price. That's kind of the idea here. So anyway, hope you like these. Thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon, guys.